This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
AGB and PNG meets to finalize Melanesian framework. ISA partners with NEA to establish Star Center. And Governor launches a music festival. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Alinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. The national government and the autonomous governments of Bougainville held the final joint supervisory body meeting to finalize the Melanesian framework today.
Following the recent parliament debate on Bougainville gaining independence, this main forum of consultations between the national government of Papua New Guinea and the autonomous Bougainville government will set the pace for Parliament to decide. This final JSB meeting focused on dialogue regarding Bougainville's political future, referendum ratification, and the implementation of the peace agreement.
Historic JSB before we bring the rest of the results, the 97.7% results to Parliament. Try to firstly rest the conflict, the civil crisis, the fighting, the war, the use of guns, and go into a future that is amicable for both sides.
President of the Autonomous Region of Bougainville, Ishmael Toroama, said this meeting was to secure the future of Bougainville through a jointly created process towards historical constitutional evolution.
Bougainville comes to this JSB table not to renegotiate the past, but to secure the future through a peaceful joint created process through historical constitutional evolution. We have been patient, we have been compliant, and we have been honorable.
President Toroama expressed his gratitude to international partners, especially the United Nations, for their continued engagement in the implementation process of the Bougainville Peace Agreement.
It's with gratitude the enduring and the active role of the United Nations, whose ongoing presence, monitoring, diplomatic oversights remain critical as we navigate this final sensitive post-referendum transition.
He noted that there is legal and moral justice.
In the eyes of my people, there is legal justice and there is moral justice. With due respect, Prime Minister, Bougainville demands both. May our deliberations find truth in God's wisdom.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister James Marape thanked the people of Bougainville for their patience.
So on this note, I want to say thank you to the understanding, tolerance, patience, the people of Bougainville as we run through this journey in the last leg of the journey before the result is presented to the floor of Parliament.
Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
The national government and the autonomous governments of Bougainville signed a joint supervisory body resolution today. This peaceful Melanesian framework and the joint consultations will guide the decision on Bougainville's independence during the next parliamentary sitting on August 27.
Prime Minister James Marape clarified and urged citizens and the people of Bougainville to remain tolerant during this process.
Whatever the decision is to the people of Bougainville and Papua New Guinea, we must respect the parliamentary process. And that is not the end, and we hold to it. The result of the decision Parliament make, the Speaker of the National Parliament then will pass the result and the decisions to the Speaker of the Bougainville Parliament. I believe the Constitution is very sufficient as to how we progress beyond the voting result.
President of the Autonomous Region of Bougainville, Ishmael Toroama, during the signing of the JSB resolution, expressed his gratitude for how far Bougainville has come.
Words cannot express those sentiments, those challenges that we have gone through. It is the challenge of a lifetime that when we stand at the edge of every transition, we look back and we say to ourselves, my soul is being liberated. My spirit is being liberated. Let this peaceful settlement come through peace by peaceful means. And
President Toroama said Parliament will decide whether these joint consultations are a failure or an achievement.
The wisdom of the Parliament will decide whether joint consultation meeting and the Melanesian framework is a failure or is an entity towards the culmination and to settle all the basic grievances that we have put on the table.
President Toroama congratulated Prime Minister James Marape for his leadership. Additionally, Prime Minister Marape noted that the matter is now in the hands of the Parliament to decide.
Now a matter away from work from President Toroama, Vice President Massad, or regional member from Bougainville. Matter now stop long 118 members from PNG National Parliament are decided. Leadership lo you have sanab talk of stop less killing. But National Parliament are making work.
The meeting concluded with the final signing of the JSB resolution by the Prime Minister and the President of the Autonomous Region of Bougainville. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
The 2026 Central Music, Arts and Culture Festival is set to be held in Berena, Kairuku District, Central Province from the 11th to the 13th of September.
Central Governor Rufina Peter said the festival is about showcasing the art of Central Province through music, dance, art and bringing people together.
Recognized that the festival had grown beyond music alone. Therefore, I'm proud to officially announce that the festival has been rebranded as Central Music, Arts and Cultural Festival.
The festival will feature live performances and cultural displays including local arts and food, highlighting the talent and traditions that make Central Province unique.
Kairuku District was carefully selected because of its rich cultural heritage, diverse traditions and strong community spirit. The district is home to proud custodians of Central Province histories and customs, making it a perfect location to celebrate our identity.
The governor said this year's festival is going to be bigger and better, and she is inviting everyone to come and celebrate and enjoy Central music and culture.
Music, come for the arts, come for the culture, come and support local businesses and celebrate the Central way.
The acting provincial administrator for Central, Magini Raga, said Central is ready to host the event.
Encouraging families and visitors to join us in celebrating what Central Province has to offer. We are seeking sponsors and development partners. We thank you in advance for your confidence and support. Your contribution.
He thanked the provincial government and those who have contributed towards the celebration of the event next month. Lorraine Jimal, National EMTV News.
The handmaids of Our Lord or AD Sisters are ready to welcome people into 3 refurbished facilities at their Nazareth House of Prayer in Laloki, outside Port Moresby.
The facilities include 2 dormitories, one with 16 rooms and the other with 13 rooms, a conference room and a chapel. General Superior of the 80 Sisters, Sister Elizabeth Tumana, expressed gratitude to Central Governor Rufina Pita, saying the facilities will assist them in their daily lives and provide a quiet moment with God.
Enable us to preserve this treasured house of prayer. May I say this? It has been the first time in history that the government have recognized us, that we too are citizens of this country, Papua New Guinea.
The facilities were officially opened today by Central Governor Rufina Pita. The 80 Sisters at Nazareth House of Prayer said the new buildings will be used for prayer, retreats, and community programs. Governor Pita commended the sisters for their work in serving the community and providing a place of peace and prayer for people across Central Province and the National Capital District.
Into office, integral human development has been a priority for the Peter Wavi and now the Peter Baira government of Central Province.
According to the governor, the initiative is part of the government-church partnership focused on integral human development.
House of prayer here, whether it's a school, or whether it's a health center, whatever it is. But we do need the church hierarchy to say this is our priority in this district or this is our priority in this province.
Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
The Miss Bed of Paradise PNG will host its inaugural Bob Talent and Fashion Show this Saturday at the APEC House in Port Moresby. The show will provide a platform for local designers and talents to showcase their creativity. The Miss Bed of Paradise Talent and Fashion Show will feature 3 categories, including talent, sarong, and the traditional inspired dress. Bob Chairlady Anna Baez said 15 contestants have been successfully accepted to showcase their creativity, 5 in each category respectively.
We have so much to offer. When we try to be like other countries, we can't compete with them. But when we try to use our culture and our stories into garments, into plays, into all of this creativity, it sets us apart and it lifts us up. And that's what we want to do with the creative industry in this country. There is so much talent out there. A lot of them didn't go to school, a lot of them didn't finish school, but talent and skill we all got where they can offer and contribute to the development of these countries.
The cash prize for the talent and sarong category are as follows: 7,000 kina first place, 5,000 kina second place, 3,000 kina third place, and 1,000 kina each as consolation. While for the traditionally inspired dress, 10,000 kina first place, 7,000 kina second place, 5,000 kina third place, and 2,000 kina each as consolation. Chairlady Anna Baez further announced that the third crowning will be in Western Highlands Province.
Crowning is now pushed to the provinces. It is about local tourism boost. It is about getting some of these exciting events that happen in Port Moresby out to the provinces. It is about provinces, raising their daughters as culture and tourism ambassadors to showcase their provinces. So provinces will now be hosting the crowning. Whoever wins in Mount Hagen in December, her province will host next year's pageant. So move around them. They'll be hosting the pageant. Whether they have the infrastructure or not, it does not matter. They do it their own way, their own style, and we bring the money to them.
The homeland of the reigning queen, Miss Yampela Popena. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion-kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots. Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
Financial stress hitting you hard? Need a quick personal loan? At United Finance, we are fast, flexible, fair and familiar. Best of all, we charge absolutely no fees to apply. Borrow anywhere from 500 to 20,000 kina. With quick processing and flexible repayments up to 72 fortnights, our regional teams nationwide are ready to serve you today. United Finance, we are here for you.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. The Australian Eye Commissioner and his team recently paid a courtesy visit to Mount Hagen Specialist Hospital to visit the Women's Wellness Clinic and receive an update on the cervical cancer elimination program.
The delegation was welcomed by the Chief Executive Officer of the Western Highlands Provincial Health Authority, Dr. Jonah Kruby, and his management team, including the doctor in charge of the Cervical Cancer Clinic, Dr. Paulus Ripa. Dr. Ripa briefed the delegation on the province's efforts to eliminate cervical cancer. He also acknowledged the Australian government for its ongoing support towards eliminating cervical cancer in the Western Highlands province.
And so with the support of our partners such as the PNG Institute of Medical Research and the Kirby Institute of the University of New South Wales, we've been working on how to prevent this since 2007. In May 2022, this program commenced and it was opened by our Honourable Governor. It was supported by donor funding from the Minduru Foundation, CEFID.
Dr. Ripa said the program has vaccinated girls aged 9 to 14 and screened more than 36,000 women between the ages of 30 and 59 since it was rolled out. He said health workers have taken the service directly into communities, giving mothers and young girls easier access to cervical cancer screening and HPV vaccination, helping to prevent the disease before it develops. Cervical cancer is both preventable and treatable when detected early.
In Western Highlands Province, women and girls are gaining greater access to screening, treatment and vaccination through Papua New Guinea's first comprehensive cervical cancer elimination program. The program, delivered by the Western Highlands Provincial Health Authority with support from the Australian government and the Mindero Foundation, combines cervical cancer screening and treatment for women. Australia's Ambassador for Gender Equality, Michelle O'Brien, joined Australia's High Commissioner to Papua New Guinea, Mr. Ewan MacDonald, on Wednesday, 29 July, during a visit to the Women's Wellness Centre at Mount Hagen Provincial Hospital to see firsthand the impact of the program. Ambassador O'Brien praised the leadership of the Western Highlands Provincial Health Authority and its commitment to making life-saving health services more accessible for women and girls. She said Western Highlands is demonstrating what can be achieved when governments, communities, technical experts, and development partners work together to prevent cervical cancer, detect it early, and provide timely treatments. The team was also accompanied by the Governor of Western Highlands Province, Wairapa. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The underlying law center to be established at the University of Papua New Guinea will serve as a hub where recorded customs can be collected, presented, discussed and debated.
Secretary for the Constitutional and Law Reform Commission, Dr. Mange Matui, said that the recorded customs will provide principles that can be documented, preserved and used by both present and future generations. Dr. Matui explained that customs must not be neglected but should instead be incorporated into the country's laws.
The underlying law composed of both the common law in equity of England as well as the custom of the people of Papua New Guinea. But because it is very difficult for us to run around and collect custom in the villages, and mind you, the lawyers, when they go and spend more time in the village, the time that they spend would be, the clients will incur the legal cost. So it's very difficult. That is why we are establishing this particular center, so that it will be called the Underlying Law Center, where many of these customs will be researched into, will be discussed, debated, and how we as a country can obtain the principles out of those different customs that we have on adoption, on marriage, on different customs that we've recorded.
Dr. Matthews said one of the Constitutional and Law Reform Commission's responsibilities is to monitor the development of the country's underlying law.
Important mandate and responsibility was given to the Constitutional and Law Reform Commission under Section 25 and under Schedule 2.1 of the Constitution. We used three approaches in addressing this particular issue. Firstly, the Constitution requires that when you argue custom, you must plead custom. But what we have basically done is that CLRC is now going around throughout the provinces collecting their custom.
Dr. Matui further explained that the center serves a broader purpose that aligns with Papua New Guinea's national goals and directive principles and the Papua New Guinea way.
One of the important things that we're looking at is that when you look at the national goals and directive principle, goal number 5 talks about what? Goal number 5? Goal number 5 talks about PNG ways. We must develop ourselves politically, economically, socially, using Papua New Guinea ways. And the question that we often ask throughout since 1975 is, what is PNG ways? And this is where we are now looking at establishing a center here where those recorded customs can be brought here, presented here at the University of Papua New Guinea.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
University of Papua New Guinea Vice-Chancellor Professor Ian Findlay says the Underlying Law Center is a forward-looking initiative aimed at improving, challenging and reviewing the country's laws.
The Vice-Chancellor said that as the nation continues to develop, there must be a constant review of laws to ensure better governance. Professor Ian Findlay made these remarks while expressing his support for the Underlying Law Center.
MOU to set up a centre here at the University of Papua New Guinea. It's very important that as any nation develops, whether the nation is 500 years old or 5,000 years old, we have to constantly review, constantly refresh how we are to be governed. We cannot be stuck in a constitution or a system from 50 years ago or 5,000 years ago. The country, the world, is rapidly evolving.
A key point highlighted by Professor Ian Finlay is that existing laws are meant to be challenged and reviewed, and that responsibility also lies with those involved in the legal profession.
And we are not just looking at the Commission to look at our laws. The entire population of Papua New Guinea is looking at us as custodian of our laws, to review our laws and make them better, to make them fit for purpose for not just our generation, but also generations to come. To make sure that we have a governing system, a legal system that fits our children, our grandchildren's needs, not just the needs of 50 years ago. So we play a very, very important part in reviewing and challenging our existing laws.
Professor Finlay explained that Papua New Guinea is unique because it is a democratic nation.
We're very, very lucky in Papua New Guinea to have a constitutional monarchy, to have a democracy where everyone has a voice. Everyone can help shape our nation. We're very, very lucky to live in a democracy where we can all play our part in having a voice on how we're going to be governed, how we're going to be managed, what a legal system should be, and protect every single one of our citizens. So it's an immense responsibility that we hold. It's an immense responsibility that we have in the School of Law as custodians of our laws.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Albright Limited is progressing with plans to establish a new oil palm milling facility to support its growing plantation development in Central Province.
During the MOU signing event yesterday, Director of Albright Limited revealed that the project is expected to create economic opportunities through agriculture employment and increase participation in the oil palm industry for the people of Central Province.
The nursery, we started the nursery in 2012. So after all the challenges, we are now at this stage. And I wish to report in this gathering that our mill is on and it is expected to operate by the third quarter of next year.
He said the development is anticipated to contribute to the downstream processing and strengthen PNG's oil palm sector by creating more values from local agricultural production.
This will also empower the landowners. There is not much economic activities at our area. So the landowners currently, whatever we have started, have also we have seen the economic activities from their local produce, where we have created employment. So the local communities are able to also sell their other cash crops. So there's a lot of activities going on, and we expect more what do you call this, business progress when the mill is in operation.
Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Albright Limited Director highlighted the company's plans and challenges.
In his speech, Director Salvador Cummins III gave a brief on the company's production.
We are operating under 10,800 hectares of land under the SABL system, but we target to only develop 4,000 hectare. Our mill is a 30-ton mill capacity, able to cater for 6,000 hectare. So there is another 2,000 hectare that we are talking about, that which is open to the smallholders. And that is one of the reasons that we approach OPIC to see and seek their assistance and participation.
He also acknowledged oil palm industry for the partnership.
So thank you very much that we are now in this stage signing the MOU, which is again, as what Mr. Kempson mentioned, this is a milestone also for Albright and Abeda Agroforest Limited. Thank you very much.
Jonathan Sibona, National, EMTV News.
The Western Highlands Provincial Government has allocated 3.1 million kina to support schools, health facilities, and other infrastructure developments in Tambol Nebelia district.
Of the total funding, 1.1 million kina was distributed among 3 health centers and 16 schools, including early childhood education, elementary, primary and secondary schools, to improve infrastructure across 15 council wards in Upper Nebelia. During the official opening of Kuskomb Primary School's administration building in Upper Nebelia, Governor Wairapa said education remains one of his top priorities, noting that Western Islands can progress through investment in human resources. Governor Rapa emphasized that the allocation targets not only physical infrastructure but also capacity building for teachers and health workers to improve service delivery. He added that the initiative aligns with the provincial government's broader strategy to promote sustainable development and improve living standards across districts and the wider province. Provincial Administrator Joseph Mangbil explained that many schools in the province have already received support from the provincial government.
We want to plan something along Tambul Valley and I think low Kagul and finish. Aba Kagul and finish. Two school staff and Tambul Primary School na Yano na Michael. Triple staff. Otherwise, low Kagul, Aba Kagul and finish.
Mr. Mangbil stated that with education and health being key pillars of social progress, the funding is expected to strengthen schools and improve health services.
Combo Health Center, 30,000.
He announced that 1.1 million kina had been distributed among schools and health centers in Upper Nebelia.
Total 1.1 million.
Community leaders expressed gratitude for the government's continued support, highlighting the positive impact this funding will have on students, teachers, health workers, and the wider community. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The kina closed lower at $0.2266 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2191 $0.3073 Australian dollars, 0.1820 euro, and 34.30 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Sterete in forum and belong you.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Serving for over 25 years, the International Training Institute (ITI) is one of the leading higher education institutes accredited by DIAS. We offer diploma in business management, business accounting, marketing management, small-medium business management, human capital management, information communication technology, and tourism and hospitality management courses.
Download our application from our website and apply now for July intake 2026 and February intake 2027. Application is open for July intake. ITI, investing in quality and affordable education for your future.
Soft and lovely hair growth cream. The new way to nourish your hungry hair. The first hair growth cream with natural origins. No silicone, overload of nutrients, and incredibly melted texture that is instantly absorbed by your hair. Available at Trends Essential Beauty Shop in Bryant Bell Plaza, Gordon's, and Eliseo Rainbow, Trend Salons, and all retail shops near you.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. The International Solar Alliance has signed a joint declaration today with the National Energy Authority and Don Bosco Technological Institute to establish a Star Center DBT High in Port Moresby.
The establishment and strengthening of star centers in Papua New Guinea can help bridge these gaps by creating national platforms that support practical learning, technology demonstration, workforce development, and collaboration among government agencies, academia, industry, and development partners. Students of Don Bosco Technological Institute were also present to listen to the presentations delivered by International Solar Alliance Director General. He explained the reason for coming to PNG.
Solar is the key. That's why we have a country partnership strategy with Papua New Guinea. We will be working on a national solar energy roadmap to prioritize solar rooftop, mini-grids, large-scale solar, all aided by financing and a capacity building through Star C at Don Bosco Institution. Therefore, we are here to meet the first national priority of no one should be without energy in this age. There can be no healthcare on vaccines, no mobile charging. Energy is a fundamental right. It's no longer a luxury.
Director General Kana also said why choosing DBTI to partner with.
We always ask the government. The government asked us to do the Don Bosco institution. We did an assessment and we found DBTI to be the right institution. A, it is in the capital. B, it has a lot of interest in expanding courses. They're starting a new bachelor course on solar as well. And we will connect them to all the latest courses so that a lot more people can get trained and a lot more culture of innovation, entrepreneurship that can be cultivated in Don Bosco Technology.
Benson Wema, National MTV News.
A devastating bushfire believed to have been fueled by dry El Nino conditions has destroyed homes and left several families displaced in the Southern Highlands. The incident occurred on Sunday.
Strong winds and dry weather fueled a fast-moving bushfire in Imbongo district on Sunday. The fire started some distance away. Driven by strong winds, it quickly reached Pili Pili Island village. Villagers tried to stop the flames using banana leaves and tree branches, but the wind was too strong. 3 homes belonging to the Yamba family were burnt down. The fire also destroyed personal belongings and pigs, which are of great value to the family. Resident Ketty Yamba said they returned home from church only to find their houses in fire.
Na all kita boy kilimino na fire lol kita apna rausi mol kita kunena again this la fire kala bigolo nar blouse fogla baby pig want the mama na kala bigolo nar blouse big la pig sini belong into fire all kita something mattress all kita plate cap or something nar blouse you mean rausi all kita something fire want them to blouse.
No injuries have been reported. Youth leaders are now warning people not to light unnecessary fires during this dangerous dry season. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
The National Volunteer Service has wrapped up its Highlands Region courtesy visit and volunteer recruitment drive in Goroka, where about 50 volunteers had signed volunteer expression of interest forms and will be going through a vetting system before they are recruited. The National Volunteer Service team has traversed all 7 Highlands provinces, starting in Henga, Southern Highlands, Ella, Western Highlands, Jiwaka, Simbu, and Eastern Highlands Province in the last month, meeting with provincial administrations and provincial health authorities to rally support for the NEC's call out for 900 volunteers nationwide. NVS Highlands Region Coordinator Anson Pato said the Highlands Region has truly shown that the spirit of service is alive and unstoppable. He said NVS looks forward to properly capturing skilled volunteers in the region through partnerships. The team concluded its activities with 2 courtesy meetings to the Eastern Highlands Provincial Administration and the Eastern Highlands Provincial Health Authority, and are looking forward to signing MOAs that will enable volunteer recruitment in the province. Mr. Pato said he is confident that a good number of volunteers will be recruited from the Highlands region alone, and he is looking forward to the execution of the partnership with all 7 Highlands provinces. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News. National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Find every occasion with Blackwood Apparel. Genuine quality clothing designed with timeless style and purpose. From business and special occasions to relaxed everyday look. Blackwood Apparel. Crafted for confidence. Available now at Trophy House PNG.
PNG.
Telecom's Christmas Cashpot is back. Top up with 10 Kina or more and you could win a share in 300,000 Kina. 20 daily winners will share in 50,000 Kina in cash prizes, while the major Cashpot winner could win up to 250,000 Kina. Guaranteed winners from all regions of PNG. Available for mobile and fixed customers. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, your proudly 100% PNG-owned telecommunications company. Wishing you all a very Merry Christmas.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots. A closer look. This platform aims to educate, inform, and discuss issues on politics, health, education, infrastructure, resources, climate change, among other stories that affect the people of Papua New Guinea.
Join the team and I at 7 p.m. on Sunday nights, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The PNG National Rugby League competition wrapped up its round 4 of games over the weekend with Central Dabaris women topping the competition and ENB Agmagures women gaining their first win.
The guest resource Central Dabaris women secured 22-18 victory over the Moniplus NCDC Port Moresby Vipers in round 4 of the women's Centos Cup clash at the Sir John Guy Stadium, placing them at the top of the ladder as of round 4. Meanwhile, ENB Agmagures women opened the round 4 matchups over the weekend at the Lely ground. The team secured their first win in the competition with a solid performance to beat the Lay Snakes Tigers women 18 points to 8, while the Gorokalahanis women defeated the Mount Hagen Eagles 22 points to 18 following a closely contested face-off at the National Sports Institute in Goroka over the weekend. The Lahanis women opened the first half strongly with 3 tries to Shashamine, Adasha Galma and Kristolit Diunde. The Eagles responded back through Susan Toon, Han Makupul and Belinda Guasomun to keep the contest close. However, Mari Tapi added the Lahanis for try in the second half, while Deloitte Walter converted 3 times to help seal the win as the Lahanis held off a determined Eagles outfit. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja nah. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Your stay, your house, your home.
Find every occasion with Blackwood Apparel. Genuine quality clothing designed with timeless style and purpose. From business and special occasions to relaxed everyday look. Blackwood Apparel. Crafted for confidence. Available now at Trophy House PNG.
This Thursday on Sports Scene, John Ume returns home, Ross Cameron visits the PNG martial arts community.
The base of martial arts in general is self-defense. And these are the skills that athletes that are transitioning from being an athlete to coach or instructor.
And we check out some charity golf. Sports Scene this Thursday at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Kroka Sports. Medan United Football Club has bounced back strongly after its recent defeat to Ekari FC, recording a convincing 4-0 victory over Wawa FC in the Premier Soccer League.
The Medan United Football Club returned to winning form with a commanding 4-0 victory over Wawa Football Club at Leeuwarden Oval in Medan over the weekend. The win came after Medan United suffered a narrow 1-0 loss to Ekari FC earlier in the week, with Ekari scoring the only goal in the 65th minute. Determined to respond, the home side dominated from the opening whistle and took control of the match. Medan United FC scored 3 goals in the first half before adding another after the break to complete a convincing 4-win victory. Wawa FC improved in the second half and created several scoring opportunities but failed to convert their chances as Medan United remained disciplined in defense to keep a clean sweep. Assistant coach Nigel Malagian said the win was an important response after the defeat to Ekari. He credited the players for following the team's game plan and executing what had been worked on during training. He credited the players for following the team's game plan and executing what had been worked on during training. He added that while the result was encouraging, the team would continue improving ahead of its next match. Malagian also thanked supporters in Medan and fans from outside the province for their continued support. Wawa FC team manager Moses Sine thanked the people of Medan province and the organizers for their hospitality. He said his side created several chances in the second half but failed to convert them, adding that the finishing is an area that the team will continue to improve. The 2 PSL fixtures in Medan also featured the presentation of traditional Medan bilums to the visiting teams as a gesture of appreciation and hospitality. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hi everyone, I am Anita and you are watching Kids Corner on MTV. The show just for you little adventurers. Get ready for awesome games, fun facts, special guests, loads of love, and not to forget our dress teams for each month. Whether you love to sing, dance, learn new things or just have a great time, Kids Corner is the place to be. Catch Kids Corner only on MTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
We're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, sunny to clear skies. Daru, sunny to clear skies. Kerema, sunny to fine. Alotau, partly cloudy to fine. And Popondetta, partly sunny, with evening showers developing. In the Momasa region, Lay City, partly cloudy. Medang, sunny to fine. Wewak, partly sunny to fine. And Vanimo, rain showers, easing to partly cloudy. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, partly cloudy. Kavieng, partly cloudy, with brief evening showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy with squally showers to rain drizzles. Kimbe, partly cloudy and windy conditions. And Buka, cloudy with occasional rain showers. And in the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly sunny to fine. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiawa, partly cloudy with evening drizzles. And Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, partly cloudy with brief evening showers to drizzles.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Wednesday, the 5th of August 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.